Hey everybody, it's Tom, and it's another episode of From Bot to Hot in the gym. And today I'm going to be hitting legs again. I'm going to take it a little bit easier on myself, so I'm going to just keep it to machines rather than hitting free weights. Still on 4K, still on this aspect ratio, just trying it out still. So yeah, we're going to be doing legs, and we're also going to be talking about what am I doing here, or at least what I'm trying to figure out how to explain this YouTube channel to people. Like how do I say it? How do I say, yeah, I have a YouTube channel. It's great. What I do is I go to the gym and I talk about my feelings and what I'm processing currently. So there it is. Let's do a warm-up set and we'll expand upon that further, because I'm still figuring it out. I'm going to figure it out by just talking about it. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel like we need to change the angle here and maybe change the white balance ISO just a little bit. But what I'm talking about is when people like, I go like, oh yeah, I have this YouTube channel now. They're like, oh really? What's that about? I go, oh, on it, I work out and I talk about my feelings. And they go, huh, okay. Like, so it's about working out? I'm like, no, not really. That's like kind of the secondary bit. That's kind of the setup to what I'm doing here. Because the real thing is I'm trying to process my feelings and process like my own self-development and articulate my own self-development in a self-development environment. But it's about internal self-development rather than external physical development, mental self-development. And the title's funny, From Bot to Hot. Like, it was an ironic name. It was an ironic name that I came up with because I thought, wouldn't this be hilarious? From Bot to Hot, because it's like, it's kind of like a looksmaxing, like irony thing, but seriously, From Bot to Hot, like the more I think about it, the more it fits, because if I don't process these things, I don't think about it, I don't talk about it, I become robotic. I become just the expectation that everybody sees. And I feel disengaged from myself. And I feel like I'm not able to express myself and not able to acknowledge who I actually am. Big part of why I wear the word autistic is because I'm trying to acknowledge who I am. And with this, I'm trying to acknowledge how I feel and how I got here and where am I going ahead and what are my goals so that I can indeed become hot. I'm still trying to figure it out. But when I say, oh yeah, I have this YouTube channel, I go to the gym and I talk about my own self-development and my feelings and what I am feeling that day and how I am processing those feelings. I need to get better at it though, because right now I feel a little uncomfortable. Every time I talk about it, I got to figure out why I feel that uncomfort, that non-comfort. I feel uncomfortable. Yeah. All right, we're going to change the angle and we're going to figure it out and we're going to actually put some weight on this. Okay, still got to figure out ISO because it's a little bit dark. There it is. That's better. Okay, so when I talk about this, this thing I'm doing, I think the thing I feel uncomfortable about is I'm doing something new for myself. And I'm worried I'm not going to get the validation from the other person when I do explain it. That person is going to be like, okay, that's crazy, like what you're doing right now. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. That is something I am aware of and I have fear about, is that somebody's going to be trying to police it, trying to gatekeep it. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. That's not okay. Like, you shouldn't be talking while working out. You shouldn't be talking while in the gym. And I kind of have to create like some personal boundaries around that and be like, yep, I can hear you. I can completely understand where you're coming from with that, but I'm not putting anyone in harm's way. I'm doing this completely by myself. And whenever I'm engaging with this, it's just about what I'm processing rather than looking at other people, what they are processing, and a place of safety and security rather than just going around being like, what's happening? I don't even know. Instead, I'm like, this is what I'm going through. This is how I feel. This is the subject matter that I'm processing. Let's get to the conclusion of it. I'm now defending. I just realized I'm now creating defenses for the gatekeeping that I'm worried about is going to happen. Like, I shouldn't even think about that. I shouldn't even create defenses because that is trying to create a validation from them because they will agree with my defenses. That they'll be like, oh, that's a good point. Well, you proved me wrong, and then I'll get that validation. Instead, I should just be like, cool, I'm just doing this for myself. I'm putting it on YouTube. I'm putting it out there for other people to see because then they can see, this process and hopefully feel validated through it and feel acknowledged through it. Because I don't think I want to just keep this all to myself. But when it comes to this thing that I'm doing, when I explain it to other people, the reason why I'm doing it is because I want them to see it so that they can feel the same things I'm feeling, or at least feel like they're not so alone. It's not like I'm needing validation so that I don't feel alone. It's I'm going, life is a lonely place. When other people have shared these things with me, I have felt less alone. I'm trying to share this so other people don't feel so alone. That is one aspect of this. I will explain further the other aspects, but after we do a set. We put 50 kilograms on. 50 kilograms, let's do 12 reps. Angle, but gotta figure this out. There it is. Great. Oh, come on. Two more. Okay. Oof. I just yelled that into the microphone. Okay. Whew. That was really good. That was a hard 12. That was a hard to get to 12. So I'm going to take a moment, take a breath But yeah, what am I doing here? I am showcasing my self-development so that other people feel inspired to do something similar, to go out there, to express how they feel, to acknowledge where these feelings come from inside of themselves. Not just developing this, but developing this and developing this. Because, and this is the other side of it that I was about to say, I mentioned I was going to say earlier, I think there's a lot of, I hate using the term toxic. But there is a no bueno situation when it comes to the expression of emotions inside of physical fitness and inside of the space of this development area of, you know, going to the gym and everything. Like, there is something that is going like, oh, hey, yeah, you should develop yourself. But these emotions you're having, like keep them to yourself. Don't have them come out. Like, work out more and then you'll be okay. And then you'll get validation from the working out rather than your own personal validation for what you've done and how you're doing it and where the things inside of you come from to gain that validation. Yeah. I think there is something missing in the space when it comes to that. And that's why I'm sharing it. To change the space. Just a little. Not a lot, just a little bit. And yeah, I'm doing it while also wearing the word autistic, and I do everything while wearing the word autistic. And that's me being my genuine, honest self. But that's not the same, though, I don't think. That's just my life. That's just the way I live it. But when it comes to this development and this process of self, I'm showcasing it because then you have an easier time starting this journey. Because I needed somebody to be there to start this journey with. I needed somebody to be validating this process of internal development and acknowledgement and awareness. Awareness of self. I needed that person and I had it. And now I'm sharing it with you so that you can have that person too. Just that first step. Not every step, just that first step. To be like, yep, this is the process. Okay, gonna have a glug of water and then we'll do another set. Okay, gonna do another set. Change the angle a little bit as well. I'm trying to give people privacy while I do this. Because I'm doing this, right? But I don't want to be like filming everybody else in the gym. Some people will get in the background of a shot. That's absolutely great, but I don't need to be like taking away other people's privacy while I'm doing something that is quite open and quite public. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. One more. Okay, Oh man. Okay. Whew, that was my everything. Great. All right. So, what am I doing here? What am I doing? I'm sharing my process. I'm sharing what I'm going through. I'm being an open book about everything I'm feeling, and where it comes in my where it comes from in my body, and how my past comes up and is like, hey buddy, like, remember me? I'm that thing you're trying to move on from. I'm the big T, and the T doesn't stand for Tom. Let me just give this person privacy. There it is. Great. So, a little bit more privacy. Great job. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to give myself the support I need to process these things and do it in an environment that I have developed myself in already, and I can approach with joy and playfulness and a feeling of safety, and showcasing this to other people to say, yep, I've gone through these things. You may have gone through these things. You may feel a similar way. Here's how I'm dealing with it. I hope this helps you. But I'm doing it in a space that I feel comfortable in. You don't have to do it in the same space. You don't have to do the same thing I'm doing. Just do anything. Do anything. Process these things that you have that are stuck in you. Because they just build and build and build, man. They just grow. And they get so big. And that T becomes a big T. That's what I'm showcasing. I'm showcasing that it's okay to process this stuff. And it's okay to do it in an environment that, you know, there's an idea of health, but it's this kind of health, but it's not this health, it's not this health. I want there to be more of that in this space, man. I want people to feel safe in this space. So many people are scared to go to the gym. So I think that's something else I'm bringing to it. I'm like, hey, here's an environment that a lot of people feel scared about. A lot of people feel a lot of like judgment, external and self. And I'm going, hey gang, like I'm coming here, I'm wearing the word autistic. I'm speaking openly to myself on camera about my big T. It's okay. You can come to the gym. You can do whatever you want to do. Safely, securely. Don't hinder other people's journey. But that's what I'm showcasing. I'm showcasing from bot to hot, coming from a place of fear where I'm just doing stuff because it's fulfilling an expectation for other people with no reciprocity in mind, or no fulfilled reciprocity, and a frustration with that. From bot to hot, I'm feeling so happy with myself. I'm feeling I've acknowledged myself. I'm feeling like I look good. But also I'm genuinely just being myself. And that's pretty hot too. Okay. We're going to change angle. We're going to do one more set on here. Then we'll do some isolation work. And then guess what? I got to run to work. I got to run to my job. Boop. Okay, here we go. Okay, final set. Feeling really good, feeling really strong. Okay, we're going to do it. I'll change the angle of this just a little bit beforehand though, so you really capture it. I really capture it. Yeah, I'm feeling really good, feeling really strong. This is great. Okay, here we go. 10, aiming for 10. Five more. Oh, come on. Wow. Okay. Oh man. Okay, that did it. That really did it. Okay. So yeah, my YouTube channel, From Butt to Heart, where I share my passions, working out and my own self-development, aka I weightlift and I talk about my feelings. There it is. That's it. It's a daily vlog, or at least a vlog, maybe not daily, but definitely enough to definitely say it's a vlog. And I'm doing it because life is hard out here. And so me doing this and saying, yep, I go to the gym and I talk about these things. If it makes it feel a little bit easier to start this process for other people, do it. Go ahead. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. Appreciate yourselves. Be one with yourself. That's all I'm trying to do right now. Okay, isolation. Let's do it. Okay, so all the isolation machines are unfortunately busy and I haven't got a huge amount of time here. So I'm going to be hitting this machine, which essentially is a leverage deadlift. So we're just going to figure it out. Yeah, I'm going to change the angle just a little bit. Great, and let's see how that works. So that's that. And there is no weight on this. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, trying this angle where it is coming from a low angle to see how this looks for like any kind of leg exercise. So we're going to try that out and see how that goes. But main things are, what am I doing here? It's a YouTube channel. What do you do in the YouTube channel? Well, I work out and I talk about my feelings. Why do you do this? So I can show self-development, not only in the physical sense, but also in the mental health space. Because I don't know about you, but things feel pretty no bueno around here. So let's talk about it. Let's be open about who we are and what we're bringing into every space we're going into. That's me. From Bot to Hot. It's a silly name, but you'll remember it. Okay. Let's do it. Ooh. Okay. That's an interesting angle to do stuff in. I don't particularly love it though. So I will change it just a little bit, but gotta try it to know it. Okay. I'm gonna try a different angle, then I'll do another set, then we'll head off to work. Woohoo! Okay, so here's what we're gonna do this time is, I forgot to say how much weight I had on this actually. So I have 60 kilograms on this weight now. 60 kilograms, set of 12, that's pretty good. Just to isolate that area, just a little bit more, just get a little bit, last little bit out of it before I head to work, pretty good. So I'm gonna do another set of 12. I'm gonna move the camera down so you can be able to see it. But this is also part of it. You're seeing me work through it, figure it out. Every single little bit of it, okay? I'm not hiding anything. All right. Okay, here we go. That back on. It is. One. Which one? That one. Great. Okay. Oh. Okay, that'll do it. Right. So, what have we covered? It's okay to work on yourself. It's okay to know how you're trying to develop yourself. It also is good to know where in your body that development needs to come from. Because it can't just be the physical. It has to be the mental, emotional, dare I say it, spiritual. And when I say spiritual, I mean recognizing that there are things bigger than oneself. And it's okay to show weakness. And it's okay to show vulnerability. Because if you think you can come here and be courageous without showing vulnerability, you're coming into the wrong space, because you cannot be courageous without vulnerability. And I guess that's what this is. This is a YouTube channel showing vulnerability and showing just what it takes to go from bot to hot. Okay, I'm going to stretch out, then I'm going to head to work. Thanks, everybody. All right, comment below, subscribe if you want to see more, but also be kind to yourself and bring that vulnerability to everything you do so you can be courageous in everything you do. Be playful, be safe, have fun. All right. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.